Hello friends, today is Vietnamese Women's Day, which usually falls on 20th October, and I'm wearing the áo dài, what is a traditional attire of the Vietnamese women. And this attire is a proud embodiment of the Vietnamese women's poise and beauty. It reflects the resilience and strength of them. I'm really fortunate today that I have got my friend Nana is with me. Hello, Nana. Happy Vietnamese Women's Day. How are you today?
I'm very well today. Thank you so much for having me here with you.
Okay, so first we'll be discussing about what is the significance of Vietnamese Women's Day.
Interestingly, before you asked me this question, I never pondered about that at all because it's just a day that's been happening in Vietnam for so long. So I looked it up for a little bit and I found out that this is a historical day where the Vietnamese Union was founded, officially established in Vietnam, and is made the workforce is where is the first day that women can vote, and it's show the appreciation of women and the importance of women in Vietnamese workforce these days. And starting from then, the Vietnamese women decide to choose that day to be the Vietnamese Women Day.
Oh, I didn't know even though about this thing, but it's really an amazing thing what you have mentioned, that Vietnamese, they wanted to include the Vietnamese women in their workforce. Okay, so Vietnamese Women's Day is on 20th October. What do people usually do on this day?
On this day, when I was younger, they only celebrate the Vietnamese, not the Vietnamese Day, Women's Day, but the International Women's Day, which is landed on the 8th of March every year. But since I came back to Vietnam, something has changed. I think they want more ways to show appreciation for Vietnamese women. Therefore, they add more days into it. So it's very similar to the 8th of March, and it's similar to Valentine and birthday and other day. You come to your the women in your life. You wish them good wealth, good health, beauties, and all the best thing in the world. You can send text messages, or if you are partners, you can bring them out for dinners. And if you have children, a lot of the day the school would have them make handmade cards to bring back to their mom to show how appreciated they are.
Yes, I have seen that they host a party, like to the Vietnamese female employees, and they give the flowers and cards to them. And I see the people around my place that they are really happy to take the pictures and wearing áo dài. A long time I was expecting the same, that I got the opportunity of wearing this áo dài, and I'm really happy today for that. I feel proud wearing this traditional attire of Vietnam, because I have been living here for 7 years. So it's long wish I have made it. Like I wished when I can get the dress and I can wear. But finally we did it, and with my friend we made it. Okay, so gender equality is better now, not as harsh as in the past. Do you think Vietnamese culture plays a big role in gender equality?
Actually, this is a very interesting question, because I think to speak about Vietnamese equality, you can divide into household versus workforce. So workforce-wise, I think nowadays the Vietnamese women versus men, they have a very similar opportunity to be in workforce because they have the same education, and they don't have any races or sexist treatments between men and women in workforce. However, you can still see that women have less power position than men. I think this have less to do with how they are treated, but more to do with the time they spend within the family, which lead me to the second point, where in the household. Back in the day, traditional Vietnamese women only a housewife. They are not participated in workforce. They are not able to vote. But after the war, where all the men they are out to the war, they become soldier. The women become an important force for workforce, and they go out and they have financial opportunity as well as responsibility. Therefore, the equality getting better, but at the same time, they still have to assume motherhood and assume household chores around the house. So to be honest, if you ask about the in the house, the men they are not expected to do anything. If they're doing anything, they're praised. But the woman, if they are not doing anything, they're criticized upon. So I think that's still a problem within the household. However, I cannot speak for all the women in Vietnam because I was raised in the city. I was more privileged than the rest. So that's that from my point of view.
Yes, I can feel it, you know. But as far as I know that Denmark is the number one in this perspective of gender equality. But I see the majority of the Vietnamese ladies, they are working. And when first time I visited Vietnam, I was really surprised and I felt really happy that then at least they have the financial independence. They can spend their money, they can do whatever they want. If you're not financially independent, always you have to think, okay, I have to take money from someone. This is a little ego. Even though you are taking, still we have that ego and we have that feeling. But yes, it's true that the thing has changed when you are talking about when you were younger and you were a child, but now it's becoming better and better. I can feel and I can see that. And women's empowerment can set the tone of the future of the society. What's your viewpoint regarding this matter in Vietnam?
I think in Vietnam these days, the women empowerment is so much better because, to be honest, there are very literal differences between men and women these days. They have all the opportunity, but I think the mental health of women these days, because they have this shared financial responsibility in the household plus the motherhood responsibility. Therefore, a lot of the time the mental health become a problem. And if you think about that, the main caretaker of the next generations are women. The babysitter are also women, and the teachers in school, they are also women. So if you cannot make sure that the women are okay, the next generation cannot be okay. Therefore, I think in workforce, in labor, in financial wise speaking, they're doing fine. But in mentality speaking, we need more attention to this matter. And I think these days people are paying more attention to that. There are a lot of classes, there are a lot of healing opportunity for women to come together and to help each other for this. But it would be greater for the men to join in as well.
True. It's absolutely true what I feel about this matter, that women empowerment is a much debatable topic these days, and everybody is shouting, we're doing we are celebrating Women's Day, but every day is Women's Day. If you feel respected at your home, if you are the husband or maybe for the male force who are at your home, if they can give you some opportunity to go out for exploring yourself, that is the best way how we can give the freedom to the women. Rather than celebrating one day and giving flowers and giving all the opportunities they're putting together one day, you are so blessed, but every day is countable. Well, every little steps is countable. How you are giving respect to the ladies at home and how you are helping them to explore or flourish them in their career. Your support is necessary. Maybe the male support, the people around you, they have to be very supportive to you if you really want to do something. I feel that. Do you think it is hard for women leaders to balance work and the other responsibilities?
To be honest, this is actually very real, because I know a lot of women leaders, and they actually have a really hard time balancing between work and life. Because my mom, for example, I think for the first I don't know, 20 years of my life, she's always working. And even now, she's still working until 8, 9 p.m. And that speaks for a lot of other women because, you know, the women, they assume household responsibility, and they always say that it takes a village to raise a child. But these days, the children are mostly just the responsibility of two people, just the parents. And sometimes they get the help of the grandparents if they are lucky, but a lot of the time you don't have that. So to be able to spend 8 hours at work, 2 hours traveling just back and forth from work and home, and then coming back to their house, making sure that the children are fed, the children be slept at the right time, and their health and everything else, it's a very tough job. And if you have a really understanding partner, you are really lucky. And but not a lot of people have that kind of luck, you know.
They are not so blessed,
Right,
like
they're not so
everyone.
blessed,
Yes, I know that you were blessed in that way, but not the other people. Like I see many women, they are really hardworking. I appreciate, and I really want to say thank you to them because they are so resilient. I have seen they have the real strength, how they are managing the kids and the family. The most important thing is how they are balancing together. If you are not giving time to your family, then you will be criticized. Okay, the lady is going out for job and giving no time to me, my children. So there is a problem, you know. But it's true that in India, in Vietnam, I see the women leaders who are in the better position, and when they are higher position, they cannot really continue this one. Something is holding them back to discontinue this one. So what is the solution? I don't know. You have to be cooperative. The male who are around the girl or the lady, they have to be really, really cooperative and supportive if they want to show them shine, right?
Right.
And what's your superpower?
I would say, if it's just one word, I would say empathy.
Empathy, yes. We all know the difference between sympathy and empathy. Sympathy is easy. Empathetical, if you want to show your empathy, it is more and more you have to give. So, and be considerate to others, just like the difference between nice versus kind. So, how many of you are empathetic? And just comment in the chat box that what is your superpower? I want to know. All the ladies and all the friends of mine, what superpower they have. My superpower is my energy.
Oh,
Yes, I am.
very
Everybody tells me you are so energetic. Yes, I enjoy that. Definitely, I want to share with others. And energy is contagious, right? I want to share with others. If they feel happy and the positive vibe, it's good for me. We both can enjoy the energy, right? And make a positive vibe around us. So what wishes do you want to send on this day to our friends?
For me, I would like to speak to all the women on this Vietnamese Women's Day that I wish you have all the ability and the capacity to be whoever you want to be, to do whatever you want to do, and you have all the supports that you need to be able to shine and to be the best version of yourself.
Yes, be yourself and sprinkle your motivation and inspiration to others and motivate others. Thank you.
Thank you.